I will now summarize the main plot points of Hamlet. It all started when the guards of the castle see a ghost in their nightly shift. They think it looks like Hamlet, the old king who has died a short time ago, so they try to speak to it, but it doesn't answer. And the next night, they bring Hamlet with them to show him the ghost. Now the ghost answers. He wants Hamlet to follow him. The ghost tells Hamlet that Claudius killed him, and that he would be his father. Hamlet isn't sure if to believe it. But when he's back home, he notices that there will be players at the castle. Because of that, he thinks of a plan to find out if Claudius killed Hamlet. When the play happens, the players play a scene that a king kills his own brother in, describing exactly what old Hamlet said had happened. Claudius reacts shocked and stops the play instantly, which is exactly what Hamlet thought would happen. Now, Hamlet is sure that Claudius killed his father. He plans to kill him, but when he sneaks into his mother's room and kills Claudius, a mistake happens. He accidentally didn't kill Claudius, but Polonius, who is the father of Hamlet's love Ophelia. Because of that, he has a discussion with his mother about Claudius and about him being bad or not. At that moment, the ghost appears again, but Gertrude can't see him. After some arguing, Hamlet decides that he has to flee. When he comes back a long time later, there is a funeral planned. Hamlet notices that because there's a grave being dug out. He thinks about life and death while holding the skulls of long-dead people he partially knows. Suddenly, the king and Ophelia's brother Leatus appear, so he has to hide real fast. It turns out Ophelia is going to be buried because she killed herself after grieving about the death of her father and Hamlet being gone. Leatus starts whining for Ophelia. Hamlet shows himself and they argue whose grief and love to Ophelia is bigger. To settle this argument, they plan to fight. The king now sees his opportunity to poison Hamlet by giving him a poisoned cup after winning a round because he thinks Hamlet knows too much. Hamlet wins the first round, but instead of him, Gertrude drinks out of the cup and dies. Hamlet feels betrayed and now wants to kill the king. But while trying, he gets stabbed by Leatus and finds out he will die because the dagger he was stabbed with was poisoned too. As in revenge, he stabs Leatus, so they will both die. The dagger gets thrown through the room and kills the king. All the poisoned people die a painful death. Suddenly, the Prince Fortinbras comes in. Turns out he just invaded the castle.